So this year, our PTSA is going to focus on 3 different areas. We have technology, we have experiences, and we have the environment.
And so we worked with Jeff directly, and we came up with the acronym of T, technology, experiences, and environment. And under technology, obviously that is anything that has to do with digital media, it has anything to do with digital curriculum, and also the Chromebooks that the kids use.
We've come from an elementary school where all the kids have had iPads, and it's not the same in the new school district, but there's opportunity to use technology in this campus, and there seems to be never enough to go around. And so our goal is to have the latest equipment to make sure the kids get what they need, that the teachers have what they need to support their curriculum.
And so we get to basically take the curriculum, figure out what parts are better for collaboration, what parts are better for technology, and actually teach students different ways to use technology to enhance the way they're learning. Some of the programs we use are Google Classroom and Google Slides, Desmos, which is a great free app for students to use. As we know in real life, you don't always use the same thing for every single type of situation, and so we're going to start teaching students different tools to use to solve problems.
One of the things I'm going to do this year is I'm going to try to implement stations within my classroom, and at least one of those stations will be using technology. And what that will allow me to do is to give more individualized instruction to my students so that I can actually sit with kids and help them with their writing. I can give them separate assignments. They can choose depending on where they are, what their needs are. So it just provides more flexibility and more individualized instruction.
Well, technology is an integral part of what we all use every day. I mean, picture going to work and not having a smartphone, or going into a meeting and not having a Chromebook. So I feel like we're doing it a service to our kids if we're not moving with the times. Gone are the days of, here's a poster board where I'm holding it up and I'm behind it. And we've got a good, clean technological presentation that people can engage with, that can be forwarded by email. Collaborative writing is huge. When you're writing collaboratively on a document and people are editing it in real time, that is phenomenal.
Some of the additional experiences that PTSA funding helps us provide our students includes assemblies for our kids, opportunities for our students to go on field trips.
And so, for example, last year was the first time we had the 8th graders go to the Museum of Tolerance. It was an extremely meaningful field trip for the 8th graders.
It's a search for justice is our huge theme in 8th grade. So in a search for justice, what a better place to go than the Museum of Tolerance. And Jeff was really on our side about trying to get these kids something that they could make those connections between what we're reading with Anne Frank, but it also brings them through the civil rights movement and even to today. It makes them see the bigger picture. And that's what we want. We want this to be something that goes beyond us and here and back to the homes and to the parents, and having meaningful conversations about things that we're learning in class.
Some of our goals to improve the environment at Diegueno include increasing the opportunities for shade on campus. Last year we were fortunate enough to receive donations from our parents to be able to put up a couple of shade structures. This year we would like to look at umbrellas on campus, and also additional drought-resistant plants to make our campus look that much more friendly and inviting.
We have a great campus here at Diegueno, and we realized through the PTSA that if we had every family just donate $100 per student, we could fulfill our entire wish list for the year. So you can donate numerous ways. We do have a flyer that has been sent out. We also have a PTSA website. We have a link there that takes you straight to a PayPal where you can donate to the PTSA.
We only have our students for 2 years, and those 2 years go by very quickly. So when students, parents, any visitor shows up to school, we want them to feel at home. We want them to feel safe, we want them to feel secure, and we want them to enjoy themselves, in addition to, of course, being academically challenged.
You might say that you're only here for 2 years, but these 2 years are critical in your kids' development. It's critical in your kids' ability to individuate, and it's critical in their growth process and becoming high schoolers. It's going to go incredibly fast. These 2 years will fly by, so please help us make the most of it.